follow two tales that warp time, space, and sanity. One takes us deep into the heart of Spain, where a kitchen floor became a haunted mirror. The other into the shadows of cyberspace, where a cursed broadcast is said to reach across dimensions.
Chapter 1: Faces in the Floor, the Belmez Phenomenon. In the sleepy village of Belmez de la Moraleda, Andalusia, Spain, the phenomenon began on August 23, 1971. Maria Gomez Camara, a housewife living in a modest home on Calle Real 5, noticed a strange stain forming on her kitchen floor. Days later, the stain morphed into something undeniably human. A face, eyes, a nose, a mouth twisted in grief. Her screams brought the village running. At first, it was dismissed as a hoax or mold, but soon, more faces began to appear. Male, female, childlike. Some looked ancient, others disturbingly modern. Her husband and son, frightened, attempted to destroy the image by digging up the floor. What they found beneath chilled them to the core: a human skeleton. Local authorities unearthed several other bones, believed to be centuries old. The home was built on top of an ancient graveyard, but the excavation didn't stop the phenomenon. If anything, it made it worse. The faces returned. They moved. They changed expression. Some witnesses even claimed to see the faces fade and reappear in real time. Paranormal researchers, scientists, and skeptics from around the world came to observe the phenomenon. Tests were conducted. The cement was analyzed. No signs of paint, dye, or tampering were found. The home became known as La Casa de las Caras, the House of Faces. For over 30 years, faces continued to appear. Many believe the spirits were reaching out through the porous concrete, attempting to speak through stone. Others suggest that Maria herself was the conduit, a psychic medium unaware of her own abilities, projecting intense emotional energy into the home's walls. Some even whispered demonic influence, a haunting that fed on attention. To this day, no scientific explanation has ever fully debunked the Belmez Faces. The kitchen has been sealed off, but the images continue to emerge. Chapter 2: The Black Static Channel. On the surface, it was just another piece of late-night internet lore. The first known reference to the Black Static Channel came from a now-deleted 1998 forum post on an obscure bulletin board called Dead Signal. The user described tuning an analog TV late at night to channel 03A, a non-existent frequency, and seeing nothing but black and static. But then, it changed. For a split second, a face appeared, distorted, elongated. It didn't move or speak, but viewers claimed they felt, watched. The legend spread. From that moment on, rumors began to snowball. The Black Static Channel, people claimed, could be accessed through strange means, connecting an analog tuner to an antenna during a lightning storm, or playing white noise audio at a specific frequency near an old TV. What appeared on the screen was different for every viewer. One woman in Ohio claimed she saw her dead father, begging her to come with him. A teen in Berlin reported seeing footage of their own bedroom, filmed from just outside their window. Others claimed to see incomprehensible symbols, shadowy figures writhing in the background, or long corridors that seemed to stretch forever. It wasn't just visual. Some who found the channel claimed to hear voices even after the TV was off. Garbled whispers, laughter, screams, some theories. The signal was a remnant from MK Ultra mind control experiments. It was a rogue broadcast from a defunct number station used for espionage. Others believed it wasn't a broadcast at all, but a dimensional leak, a place where reality bled into something else. Many of the early forum posters are now untraceable. Deleted accounts. No digital footprint. Chapter 3. Crossing the Veil. Common threads. Though oceans and decades apart, the Belmez Faces and the Black Static Channel share haunting parallels. Both involve inexplicable images appearing in places of supposed normalcy. Both seem to manifest from emotional trauma, unresolved deaths, or cursed locations. And both change when watched. Many theorists believe that strong emotional energy, fear, grief, rage, can alter the physical world. In Bélmez, the sorrow of buried souls etched their faces into concrete. In the Black Static Channel, that same energy may act as a beacon, inviting entities from parallel dimensions. A few radical researchers have even claimed that people who spend too long viewing either manifestation, the faces or the channel, report similar symptoms: insomnia, paranoia, visual hallucinations, sudden behavioral changes. The entities don't just want to be seen, they want to see you back. Chapter 4. Lost Tapes and Modern Encounters. In 2011, a Spanish YouTuber named Raúl Hidalgo attempted a 24-hour live stream from inside the Bélmez house. The stream cut out 4 hours in. When it resumed, Raúl was unconscious, nose bleeding. The footage he recovered included whispers in Latin and a shadow crawling across the floor behind him. The file was flagged and removed within days. Raúl has not posted since. In 2020, a Reddit user posted a photo of a grainy screen, claiming they tuned into a black static broadcast using a modified SDR tuner. The image, a face, but more disturbingly, the screen captured coordinates to a wooded area in Tennessee. Paranormal investigators visited. What they found was a broken CRT TV, half buried in mud, still powered by a rotted generator. No explanation. Both events point to something chilling. The phenomena are evolving, no longer bound by analog. The haunted have gone digital. The dead, it seems, have found new ways to speak. And they are watching, still, waiting, just behind the veil of noise.
We chase shadows across continents, across bandwidths, through soil and silence. But some echoes were never meant to be answered.